I woke up this morning tired. So tired I didn't want to get up out of bed. So tired that I didn't want to do my morning walk or run. Definitely didn't want to run today. Ugh. Did not want to run. But I drug myself up, put on my clothes, and I just got back a little bit ago. I took about a 30-minute walk. I just decided to take all of the pressure off myself and not run today. So, on my walk, I was trying to figure out why I was so tired this morning. If you're like me and you wake up sometimes tired next morning, even though it feels like you may have slept the whole night, start asking yourself some questions about the day before. Did you have enough to eat that day? Did you eat well enough? Did you eat enough of the right things that day? Did you have enough water that day? How did you respond to some of the stressful things in your life? How did you emotionally manage those things that day? Did you exercise? Did you take care of yourself? Did you take time to reflect for yourself the day before? It can make a really big difference. So, some of the things that may help if you didn't do that, and everything that I recommend it's really up to you if you do them or not. But I know for me it helps, and when I fall off track, this is how it affects me. I'm tired. I'm emotionally depleted. I just don't have it together sometimes. So these are some of the ways that I know works for me. And it is, you create a daily routine. Drink plenty of water. Eat balanced meals. Unfortunately, ladies, especially you all that's over 40 like me, you can't sustain your body on one meal a day. You just can't do it. And if you're trying to lose weight, you especially can't sustain your body on one meal a day. Something in our DNA says that, hey, you starving yourself? So what I'm going to do is, every time you put something in your mouth, I'm going to help pile on. We're going to help overutilize these calories and make sure you don't lose a single pound. So please be careful with that. Don't do that. Don't just avoid conflict. This is really important. Take responsibility for how you respond to the potentially negative things in your life. This is important. You can either see the glass as half empty or half full. And I know why we do it, especially us super women. We don't want our egos bruised. So that means we want a power play. We do. We want to be in control. But just think about it. When you let someone draw you into their negative energy, who's in control? Think about that. So take responsibility for your response or the role you play in the things that you consider to be conflict in your life, in your day. Okay? think I got another one. Let me look. Here we go. Take time for yourself. We feel so guilty for taking small amounts of time for ourselves when so many people rely upon us. But understand, you can't be there for other people if you're not there. So take time for yourself. If it means that you're taking time to work out, if it means that you're taking time to meditate, taking time to hang with your girlfriends or your friends, period. You know, take that time for yourself. And the one thing that I think is so important and makes the biggest difference is, instead of reflecting on the negative things that happen during the day, focus on your future vision. Focus on your future. Focus on where you're headed towards, and not just those events that happened that day that you feel like took the wind out of your sail. Don't focus on those things. And figure out how, if certain events happen the next time, how you're going to turn those things around for yourself. Okay? So the next time you're feeling tired, when you wake up in the morning, now I don't want to discount certain medical conditions or things that you may have going on. So we don't want to discount those things. But I definitely want you to take into consideration the other part, the things that you can take responsibility for.